Body mechanics. When we think of body mechanics, I know that most people think, I do that all the time. Every time I have to lift something, I squat to pick it up. It's when you use your legs instead of your back. And that's true. But let's take this to function now and use it as a general concept. Generally, when we move, we plant our feet to the ground like they'll never unpace themselves from the ground. And we'll do everything from our spine. Let me just reach this. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to tie my shoelace. Let me just grab this. Oh, let me get this. Let me just put this over there. And very rarely do we not move from the spine. When you think of body mechanics now, think of it more as, how do I not move here and do all of those same things? So first, it'd be good if you could brace. If you can't brace your lower abdominals, then don't worry about it. At least de-paste your feet from the ground and unpaste your arms from your body. So if you think about limiting the movement here, it's mostly to protect your back so you're not repeatedly doing the same stress motions to the spine, and you use your extremities. So for instance, if I'm going to grab this, I'm going to take a step and reach for it. If I need to get something from the ground, I can do what they call a golfer's lift because they're famous for holding onto their golf club, lifting a leg, and then they end up really pivoting at their hip and bending their knee a little bit. So when you think about it, yes, you're squatting, then you're stepping and reaching. You're pivoting, walking up to something versus I'm going to get it here and now I'm going to lean and bend over. The number of times a day that you do this is pretty incredible. So keep track and just kind of find out. Washing your face, that's a big one. Brushing your teeth when you're over the sink. The other concept to learn is that usually people's axis of motion is here at your back. And so you see everyone bending here, leaning here. If you could move your axis down to your hip joint, notice my back is flat and I'm still bending over, but I'm safely bending over. So you could be brushing your teeth, or if you have to bend your knees and put your booty out, then go ahead and do it like that, because you can't get away with life without bending over a little bit, but you can change the hinge axes of where you're bending. So finally, when you want to take it to a true functional level, people will tell me that they're practicing all the time with great body mechanics everywhere, but their back still kills them when they vacuum. And I ask them why, and to show me how they're doing it, and this is what they show me. Now, based off of what I just showed you, does it look like that's proper body mechanics? So for those of us who vacuum, you can either simply walk with it, where you stay up tall, or if you're the digger that has to go over the few spots like me, I literally move my arms and my legs. I'll switch up and move my arms and my legs. So remember, just rethink. Are you like this, and are you pivoting at your spine? Stop yourself for a second, readjust, and then see how you could do it and save your back a little bit of stress. And that's actually proper body mechanics with daily function.